Hey, what's up guys, it's Brensky. So you guys probably clicked on this video because you want to know how to make money on eBay, and today I'm going to be showing you how I've made hundreds of dollars selling old stuff or flipping stuff on eBay. I have my screenshots right here of recent items that I have actually sold, and I'm also going to be showing you how you can actually make your own eBay listing because it is so simple. So let's go ahead and get into it. So guys, there is tons of money to be made on eBay. People are buying stuff left and right all the time, and you could either be selling your old stuff that you find lying around the house. Many of us have useless things that we're just not using, and that is money that could be made right there. As you can see, I've made hundreds of dollars on stuff that I just frankly didn't use in a while, and I figured why not make some money on it. Now another thing you could also do is flip things. So I have been to Ross or Marshall's, and you could find shoes there for actually pretty cheap and then be able to flip them for a profit. Now another way you could make money on flipping is through garage sales. Garage sales are another opportunity. Look for ones in your local area, and you could maybe find something that you know is worth money. And something I recommend to do is kind of like figure out a niche, whether it be video games or something you know about. That's a good way to attack it, or even shoes. You know how I do at Ross or Marshall's is you look at something that you know the value generally of things, and you go on eBay. It's very important. You type in the name of the item that you find, whether it be garage sale, Ross, or even something in your house that you're trying to sell, and you select in these settings, I'll have it up on screen here, you select sold listings. This is how you see the value of something that it could be sold for on eBay, so that you're not listing something too high and no one actually buys it. This is how you see what the market is purchasing something at roughly, and you should be good to go from there. So now we're gonna move into an actual example on how to list something on eBay. Alrighty guys, so the first step is to go ahead and download the eBay app on mobile, or you could do it on desktop, but I just use the eBay mobile app. You're also going to set up a PayPal account so that you can connect the two, so that when people go ahead and buy stuff, you get paid through PayPal directly. So first now, for example, today we're going to be trying to sell my penny board. Now, as you can see, it does have a broken tail. That doesn't matter. This is just for an example. I'm not actually selling this, but this is how you would go about actually selling something on eBay. So the first step, guys, is to go ahead into the app, go ahead, sign in, make an account, and then go over to the selling tab. Once you do that, you go up to list an item. And then from there, whether the item may have a barcode, you could go ahead and scan the barcode, or you're just gonna have to type in the item. So for me, I'm going to be typing in penny board. So now it'll come up possibly, all right, so it says, this is the suggested category, sporting goods, blah, blah. Start a new listing, go ahead to complete that draft. Now right here, I would go ahead straight to adding photos. And so as you can see, I want to take a photo here. Now lighting matters. You want to generally take it in a well-lit area so that when people see the item, they're more inclined to buy it. And I would definitely recommend showing multiple angles. So as you can see right here, I did the front angle, and then I would also take a picture of the side angle right there as well, or take one of the back, kind of like back in here as well. That could also work. So you generally want to show like most of the items so that you get a general idea of what you're actually trying to sell them. So once you get your pictures, you go ahead and click save, and there are your photos. You click done. So they're saying there's a problem with the picture server for some reason. But anyway, this doesn't matter. It's just an example. So you have your photos set up there. You go ahead into the title. Now I would actually go ahead and edit that so it looks a lot more professional. So I would do, you know, capital letters. So what did I say? Penny skateboard. You generally want to have a lot in your title, because this is essentially like your SEO rankings. When people search for the item on eBay, they're going to find it through the title. So it's important to put a lot in the title. Now here I would probably put like penny skateboard. This is the 22-inch version. And then I would also say that it is glow in the dark, because this is actually the glow in the dark board. So something like that could work, or something similar for this type of item. I then go ahead, once it saves, go ahead and select the condition. So this is clearly used. As you can see, select the condition is used. And then I would also go in and select, you have to add more details. Usually here, I'm just like in solid condition, because for something like this, there's really not a whole lot to put down. Some other items you may want to put more details, like if you're selling a gaming console, you probably want to put in like what it all comes with in the details. Now format and price, I always do fixed price. You could do auction, but this I've always just done better with fixed price. I just enjoy it a lot more. So here you can see this is generally what people price it at. Now obviously you did some research before looking at sold items, as I showed in the previous video of my phone, showing how you look at sold items to figure out the market price. And generally it's within this range that they give you. So you can judge it off of that and within what the automated ranges that they give you. But I would definitely recommend looking at the market price, because sometimes they fuck up here based on how much it's actually worth. But let's just say, for example, let's say $40, okay? And always accept best offers as well. That is basically a best offer is when, say, it's $40 and then someone goes in and says, hey, I want to buy it for 30, and you're like, okay, whatever, I'll take it for 30 as well, accept the best offer. Boom, bada bing, it's that simple. And then come down here, you just leave the shipping as the default. The buyer pays typically. I will do the price of this amount, and then the buyer will pay for shipping. The reason why I make the buyer pay for shipping is because sometimes it could be really expensive shipping, and it's better if the buyer pays so that you don't try and include like that in the regular price, and you kind of get screwed on like $15 shipping if they live really far away from you. That's generally not a great thing. And then the preference, of course, I select, you know, PayPal payment method, and then I select the email here. And then, yeah, that is pretty much it. You would then hit continue. And obviously it can't list right now because it's having issues, but those are pretty much all the categories. You would normally just click continue, and then you would hit list item, and it would list the item just like that. It's that simple to list an item on eBay. Alrighty guys, so I hope you found this video helpful, and you could be on your way to making hundreds of dollars selling old stuff on eBay that you just don't use anymore. You find it at Ross, Marshalls, or something that you could flip. Guys, that is all for today's video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video if you liked it, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Guys, that is all for today. Peace out.